In this video, I'm going to be walking you through a digital marketing strategy that will get your leads to pay you to become clients. My name is Corey. I'm a digital marketer, and I'm going to be showing you a strategy that we're running. And I'm going to show you this strategy to try and use this strategy on you so you can see how it actually works. So, usually, when you try and get clients within your space, one of two things happen. Whenever you put out any message online to try and get customers, there's a few things that will happen. So if you imagine this was you speaking out to try and get and reach out to this person, in order for them to actually come across to where you are and actually do your service and spend money with you, there's a few things that need to happen. You this person, they would actually know that they need something. So, for instance, if it's digital marketing agency services or whatever, they would have actually gone to a place where there's a series of questions that they've been going through, and if that they've had that epiphany that they probably need digital marketing agency service or digital marketing within their business, they would go through a phase of researching this stuff here. Like they'll go through Google, they'll go on YouTube, Facebook, and they'll go through a phase. And really, it comes down to the idea of cognitive dissonance, where you have two ideas. So you imagine that they do not think they think they do not need a digital marketing agency, or they're oblivious to the whole fact of digital marketing, and then they discover digital marketing, and when they think that it's a good idea, they will go through a process of trying to find supporting evidence to actually make that decision to say, yes, this is the thing I want. So this is what naturally happens. And what most people do is that they focus on really getting the message to this person, and it's like, come and get come and get my stuff. Or they do cold emails, or they do cold calls, they do audits, they all do all these things where they're just trying to sell the thing without actually demonstrating that they can help. Whereas you can flip the script, and you flip the script by, instead of focusing on this bit, you can actually focus on getting engaged in this search period here, where if you can actually discover what people are asking, what they're saying, and what business owners are doing in order to try and find that supporting evidence for the decision to actually become to use digital marketing agency or any sort of agency stuff, being able to get into this conversation is exactly what people are talking about when they say enter the conversation that's happening in their mind. This is how it's done. So you, by doing this bit here of actually creating content, answering these questions, basically does what it does. It creates what we call trust currency. I heard this once said by a coach, and I was like, oh my god, that's amazing. So really creating that trust currency is what then moves them along, because every time you're answering a question, it's almost like a step moving closer towards them actually spending money with you. And this framework absolutely works because it flips the script. And what naturally happens is that you just in terms of your market, if you think of this is your market, in fact, if you think this is your market and these are all the people in your market, what that does when you answer questions is that you become one of the most recognized within that market, because you are appearing on this section here where you are answering so many questions. And that's what makes the difference, what creates that credibility, so that when you are being found within the search of what people are asking, and you're actually explaining how you can actually get those results, it makes the difference. And usually people are afraid of doing the explanation down here, because they think, once if I give you all that information, then you're going to go and do it yourself. Now, if that person can do it themselves, they are going to do it themselves anyways. I would rather be giving you as much as I can in terms of information, because I know if what I can do is that I can reduce the time frame for you to actually achieve the thing. If you're going to do it yourself, you can absolutely go and do it yourself, which can make it a lot, it can be very easily done by yourself. But what it does is that usually whenever you try and do it yourself, it just takes longer. And I've done this several times with my at home when I'm doing some sort of work. Recently I was doing paving, And usually for somebody who's experienced, they'll come and do it within a day. But for me, it's going to take me several weeks to actually do it, because I'm learning as I go, and I'm having to yeah, because it just takes longer because I'm not experienced with the thing. So because of my experience, I just shorten the time period. So this is the reason why it's good just to give as much as you can. And really, by demonstrating that I can help you, it means that I'm creating that trust. And for those select few that can just want to speed up the thing, then they become my clients. And now, in terms of them paying you to become your clients, or those leads becoming your clients, this is how it would work. I would send you, so from here, click the link below, you can go and join us for a workshop. And this workshop will be showing you the strategy that I used to lay for dentists, and we used to charge them at least £5,000 in order to create this actual digital marketing strategy. We actually built it for them. But in this case, I'm going to show you how you can go and do it yourself. And we're only going to charge you £7. So really, when you come to this page, you're coming to this page, and it's going to be a sales page which tells you you're going to pay £7 for this workshop, and it's going to detail everything that you're going to get, which is going to be absolutely incredible, because it's going to be exactly talking about the things, how do you stand in front of your client and speak to them, and again, how do you find out what they're looking for, and then how do you find out if they're your ideal customer, and how do you find those people that are willing to pay instead of tire kickers as well. So this is, again, becomes very valuable to you, and we're going to go through all this stuff which you're going to go and do by yourself, which is going to be absolutely amazing, because a large chunk of you guys will be like, totally get it, I'm going to go and do it, and you can implement it, and over a period of time you'll be successful. But a large chunk of you will be like, well, I don't really know if I can go and pull this off right away, but I really want the result straight away. And within the upsell, we will charge you. And I'm being open with the prices, because I think people try and sort of trick people to come to the price, to this point here, and then it's this big revelation. And I think if I can show you that this is valuable enough in order for us to build it with you, and really what we're doing is the upsell is for us to, you apply to come and work with us, and we're going to be building it with you for this price. I want to demonstrate this on this, and again, I'll stress this point. You can actually go and build this by yourself. This is what makes it amazing. You can go and build it by yourself. But in terms of speed, we can then create it with you. So this is what makes it absolutely incredible, because initially it was going to be delayed payment on here, and then we're going to charge 87. But we're going to charge £7 so you can get that low barrier to entry. Again, the other reason why it's good to charge on this bit here is the fact that the person, when they come to this training, they're going to be a bit more invested because they've put some money to it. If it's a free challenge, for instance, or a free workshop, people, it's a take it or leave it type thing. So I didn't pay anything for it, so I might leave it. And that's what I don't want. I want them to come in and be engaged so that they can actually really get some results from this, because if I can give you some results, that means that, again, it increases my trust factor with you, but also my credibility, because you're going to go and tell your friends, your family, and say, hey, I went to this workshop, and this workshop was absolutely amazing, gave me everything, I can go and pull this off, it's going to be amazing. And basically what you'll be going through when you come to our page is exactly what we'll be teaching you, and how you can actually put this up. So how do you create a sales page? How do you deliver the live training so you can again build the trust, not just the trust, but also a layout in a way that the person actually understands how to pull this off. Now, you want people to go and do themselves, obviously, because you've given them the framework. And I think people fear that they'll give everything, and then all of a sudden, oh, I'm not going to make any money. But I can guarantee you there's going to be a section of people that are going to take you up on the high ticket offer, which will be the thing that you're selling. And then again, you make them apply, because what will happen is that if you have 100 people that come to this training, and then you get 50 people wanting to do the upsell, then all of a sudden you find yourself very busy and unable to actually fulfill, and then you're going to crash. So for us, we're only taking 10 people so we can fulfill properly and get people the results that they want. because I know if for a fact if we get more than 15 people, it makes it very difficult for us to fulfill. And then, so in this case, once I deliver the live training, there will be an opportunity to upsell. You have to go through the application, and then we'll have a phone conversation to make sure that we're the right fit. Again, with these people that go and do it themselves, there's going to be a belief that you can go and do it yourself. But once you go through some of this stuff and you start getting stuck, I mean, there's also a downsell. So the downsell is it's 87, or it's 87. Sorry. So the downsell is this £7 is going to be access to a Facebook group for I think it's 5 days, and then after 5 days, we would have hopefully got you the frameworks. Then you'd have gone through some of the framework, and in order to get lifetime access to the training, then you have to pay that. And then if you want an extra boost in order to do this really, really quickly, then we can help you build this thing for that price. So you can see that there's a pricing structure going on here, totally transparent about it. And one of the reasons why I'm being totally transparent about it, again, it's not even a trick, is for me that when you come to this training, you know exactly what's happening. And what it does is that it eliminates any sort of, oh, is this person trying to trick me? Is this, it's all totally open. So like if you choose not to come because you know that there's money involved, you're potentially not my client, so I'm okay with that. People that will be my client will be like, I know I'm going to go and invest the £7, which is totally refundable. And then at the same time, if I do like this training and I want it to be done with speed, then yeah, I'm going to pay that amount, totally transparent. And then again, the downsell, if you wanted to pull this off, but you wanted lifetime access to the trainings that we've given you over here, then you just pay that either. So there is everything for everyone. Somebody who's going to want to take this training and just see what it's all about. There's people that if they just want to do it themselves, but they want lifetime access to the thing, then there's a certain amount. For those people that want speed, now if you look at this from this framework and you look in your business, can you see how you can actually pull this off? I mean, can you imagine how amazing it would be if you could run this trading every single week? And when I say every single week, it also depends on what you how many people you need within this place. So for instance, with this training that we're doing on Thursday, if we fill it up with 10 people, we're going to stop the training and up until we finish fulfilling for these 10 people. And it's going to be like that, and we're just going to continue doing the trainings until we get to the people that we amount of people that we want. Once we finish fulfilling for those 10 people, we then go for another 10, and there'll be a waiting list. So that's one of the other things that we're going to do, but that's just in the future for a different video. But this is how you can actually do a digital marketing strategy that gets leads to pay you to become clients. And basically what you're doing is that you're filtering the people that are probably going for the lower cost thing. You're also filtering the people that could potentially go for the high ticket thing, but also the ones that could probably go for the middle. And when I say middle, it's not middle, but a little bit higher than the lower cost thing. And this is why it's so powerful that when people are investing, again, they take it serious, and this is how you can actually give them results as well. So don't be afraid to charge. And I am totally transparent about the prices. So none of you, when you come to this thing, you actually know what's going to happen. The only thing that I know for a fact is that because I've given you the prices, it means that when I'm now delivering this, you're actually trying to see if it's worth it, which is powerful because now I'm going to over deliver. So when you've paid 7 and then you see the content that we're going to be giving you, you're going to be like, oh my God, this is like almost free. And then all of a sudden, it's a no-brainer to get the 87. At the same time, if you want this to be done with speed, then you'll be more than happy to actually pay that, because you can see that you can get a massive result pretty quickly without any other issue. So I thought hopefully by me revealing what I'm going to be trying to take you guys through and how we're going to be delivering this for you guys so you can pull this off, actually shows you that you can actually go and do it yourself, and you can actually get people to pay you to become clients. And not just that, but you can actually go and build your credibility as well within the market space. So hopefully that gives you like, oh my god, I can actually go and pull this off and actually be successful. Because if you think about it, you've been doing this entrepreneurship thing, and you've been chasing after people, cold calling and emails and all these other things, and being told to do audits and doing Loom videos and all these things. You can actually just go straight and deliver a workshop, demonstrate that you can help them by demonstrating that you can help them. I learned this from Frank Aaron, and absolutely true. So now I've just done that. I've just showed you pretty much everything and what we're doing, and it's so transparent that that's the same framework I'll be taking you guys through, and hopefully that actually gives you an idea of you can actually go and pull this off. So thank you very much for watching. By the way, please subscribe and click the bell icon so you can get future videos. Again, still new to this YouTube stuff, but yeah, thank you very much for watching. I'll be seeing you guys soon. Take care.